Okay, so today we're going to talk about what is the index, how does it work, and what the difference between the Nasdaq and the Nasdaq 100, what is the difference and all of that stuff. Okay, so let's start. Let's just say each dot is a stock. Okay, okay, each dot is a stock. And now let's just say each circle representing different places. So let's just say this is the, let's just make it different color. Let's just say, let's do it like that. Let's just say this is the S&P, this is the Nasdaq. Sorry if I have some spell mistakes. And this is the America. Okay, so we got that clear. Okay, so essentially the difference, we cover it like each dot is a stock. So there is like a basket of stocks. As you can see, there are just a lot of stocks in one place. So in one, thing, like in one index, when you buy the 100 Nasdaq 100, you buy the best 100 stocks. And now we will touch about that, how they decide what is the best 100 stocks. So each 3 months, let's just start with lines, okay? Each one got lines, just for example, not really. Let's just say this is the this one is the 100 line. Same in here, 100 line. Let's just say this one is the 250 line. 250. 250. 100. Okay, so you got it. A little bit confusing, but you kind of got it. So I'm sorry if you cannot see the full board, but it's the same in all of them. So essentially what they do, let's just say this is my company. And right now it's worth, like, just for the example, worth like $1 billion, okay? So right now my company is growing, we're expanding to good markets and stuff, and now our valuation, like the $1 billion that my company worth, grew to $3 billion. Okay, so now I passed that line, and now my company is in here. My company is in there. See, now I am here. I was here, but now I am here. So no more in here. So now, what essentially happens, I am in the 100 best stocks. But you said to yourself, there is 100 stocks in there. So what does it mean? That, let's just say, this company that's almost cut it, right now got to the above the 250 line of the best stocks, but it's below the 100 best stocks. So when you buy, let's just say, the Nasdaq, that is a D, okay? When you buy the 100 Nasdaq 100, you buy the best 100 stocks in there, the highest evaluation stocks, and they check it each 3 months, okay? They check it. Who is the best company in there? Who has the biggest evaluation? And I'm not saying that the biggest evaluation is essentially the best company. Could be a company in here that is like have a valuation of, let's just say $100 million, and still a lot of money, but does not cut the line, and it's like down all of the, it's below all of the lines. This is not the exact lines, but there is something like that. There could be in the S&P 500, if S&P could be there, the 500 line, but let's just say with the Nasdaq. So we didn't cut it, that company. So essentially, it doesn't say that the company is not good. It's only said that it is not the highest valuation company in here. So essentially, if you want to buy like the US stock market, you could say that you can buy the Nasdaq or the American or the S&P 500. But you're asking yourself, if they're all pretty are the same, why should I buy the Nasdaq and not the America and not the S&P 500? The S&P. So what is the difference is like I could say niches of the companies. Like, think about that. In the Nasdaq, there are more technology stocks and stuff like that. In the America, I think it's 250,000. There are more oil stocks and more of oil stocks, brick and mortar and stuff like that. So that's how it goes. And the thing is that people saying to themselves, I don't know if it's right, I don't know if I essentially agree with that, but I do keep it in mind that people said that all the stocks in the 100, in this line, their evaluation is like a bubble, people saying that. They're saying that because of, let's just say, think about it like that. I was here, not in any lines, below everything. The only people who are buying my stock is just the people who want to buy only my stock. But right now, the people that wanna invest in the American economy, okay, people, let's just say P want stock. This is people who want my stock, okay? So here, only the people that want to buy my stock buy it. But right here, there could be more people that will buy it that want to invest in the American economy. So what does it mean? That my evaluation will go higher and higher and higher. I don't know if it's right, because they do buy your stock and they do invest in you. And essentially how does it work is, let's just say, see that pie? So let's make another pie. Let's just make it in here so we could see it all. Let's know what we'll do. We'll clean the board. Okay. Let's just clean it. Okay, so now that it's clean, I'm going to explain how does it exactly work. See, this is the 100. How does the 100 stock in them? It's working. So this is the Nasdaq 100. Nasdaq 100. I may spell that wrong. Okay. So there are 100 stocks in here. Let's just make them a different color. Let's just make them green, okay? Not red, because we are talking about the stock market. Okay, 100 stocks in here. Let's just say there are 100 stocks in here. So how does it work? Oh, maybe not use dots, because we could use like each share is a stock. Let's just say this is the 10, for example. There is no 10 if I think so, but let's just say each one of them is the part of the pie. Okay. Let's just say this is, let's just call this company E. This is E company, this is B company, this is D company. And let's just call it C, Q, P, let's just make this Z, and make this one U. Okay. One U. Okay. So why does E company got the biggest share in the pie? Because essentially, how does it work? It could be in the 100 stocks, but it doesn't mean that you buy the same amount of stocks when you buy the Nasdaq. Let's just say there is Nasdaq 10. Okay, when you buy the Nasdaq 10, 100, okay, more like the 100, it doesn't mean that you buy the same amount of stocks in P like he. So essentially what they do is they take the highest valuation companies and they give them the most amount of like part of the pie. So as long as your company is more, when your company become more bigger, you get biggest amount of the pie. So let's just say there is a really big company like E, that could be Apple or something, that got a lot of the pie. So it's really affecting this index. But let's just say there is a company like P, Z, U, or Q. They are small. Their valuation is big, but not that big. You get me? We're talking about crazy numbers, but still, they are not that big when you compare them to E. Okay, that could be E worth like $1 trillion, and Q, P, Z, and U worth like 100 billion, okay, and let's just say 90 billion, and then just say 110 billion, and 120 billion. So they got a small amount of the pie, but our company C, that is a little bit bigger than them, let's just say 200 billion, okay, got a bigger amount of the pie. Same D is like, let's just say 300 billion, get a bigger amount of the pie. D, 400 billion, get a bigger amount of the pie. So essentially, if your company valuation is bigger, you get bigger amount of the pie, and the pie is like the index. So let's just say I am going to buy this index, so where my money really goes. So let's just say this is 40% of the index, and all of those small ones are 10% of the index. 10%, okay, and 10%. So each one, U, Z, P, Q, okay, is 10% of the index, and this is 40% of the index. Let's just say C, D, and B, just for the example, is like each one is regarding for, oh, doesn't make sense with the numbers completely, but just for the example, let's just say there is, I don't know, let's just leave them out of it. So essentially, when you buy this index, 40% of your money go to here, and then 10% go to here, then another percent go to here, and so on. So this is an index. So now when you go, you know what is an index, I hope you good luck, and now you can invest in index and feel comfortable that you know what is the index. And goodbye, have a nice day.